Hello and welcome back. We are here again in Agrarian skies. So, I have done a little bit of farming off camera, as I promised I would, because you really don't want to watch me do that. Let me give you a quick little look around the base. So I've gone ahead and cleaned up in here a little bit. Put a few things up on shelves and gave us a nice little chair here. But that's not the important part. The important part is everything around us. I decided to put up some safety bars, wussy bars as some people like to call them. I don't want to fall. I, so far, have... Ow. 0 deaths. None whatsoever. And if I can keep it that way, I aim to. So let me get started here, show you a little bit of what I've done. We have the smeltery that I went ahead and made the blocks for, turned in that quest last time. We have here a little bit of a... It's interesting, I didn't realize it worked on a pattern like that. This will make mossy cobblestone out of regular cobblestone if this barrel has water in it, which it will get if it rains, or I can just fill it up with any regular old bucket. Put some furnaces under here for the times that I may need them. I have not yet crafted or harvested enough charcoal to fill all of them, but that'll come with time. This is a quick dirt maker. Put the compostable items in here. Hopper will feed them into the bucket. As we discussed last time, the bucket will, when full, compost down to dirt, and the hopper will just pull it right out. Here's some amaranth saplings. Here's the wooden armor we made last time. I'll make a little bit of an entrance here. Off in this direction, I've gone ahead and started a road. No idea what'll go out there yet, but do something with it. Some drops. Very, very basic farm with some of the supplies I wanted quick access to. Swimming up the river. There we go. And these horrible, ugly project chests. Oh, I hate it when these things are here, so why don't we go ahead and get rid of them? And we'll start out with a simple little armor smithing addition here. I have quite a few ores from that smeltery, so I'll use some of the gold to make these golden pieces of armor here. How about we go ahead and temporarily just drop off what's in my inventory so I don't have to worry about clogging things up too much. So I've gone ahead and laid out the patterns for the helmet, boots, chest piece, and pants. Come over here and craft them. The pants, the helmet, the boots, and the chest piece. Now that of course does not complete the quest, but that gets us a little bit closer. I'm going to come down here. I conveniently made this armor stand ahead of time. Now the astute among you, as we set up the project chests, will notice things like that and kind of have an idea of what we're actually going to be doing. I've also gone ahead and made liquid XP. Actually, I believe in this mod pack it's called Mob Essence. Essentially, I've been using it to store my levels in case I do happen to die. I don't lose absolutely everything. So we'll take this XP extractor. Oh, I don't have a bucket on me. But we can use this extractor to pull XP out of us one level at a time and fill up that tank. So we don't have to worry about losing things if we die. Other than, obviously, all of my tools, which would also be horrible to do, but at least we don't lose the tools and all the levels. Well, let's see what else we have here. Yes. Okay. So we started part of this guy. We made the better barrel, and we made the structural upgrade. But we couldn't make the storage upgrade because I didn't have the supplies to make the pistons, nor did I have the supplies to, well, I guess make the pistons. We did already make the barrels. So I'll just go ahead and quick craft the barrel here again so you can see how that's done. And we'll have to, get them backwards. Have to use that barrel in the recipe to make the storage upgrade. I forget where I put that barrel with the storage upgrade. I believe it's this guy. Yep, upgrade slots 1 of 1. Currently has 64 stacks of cobble in it. If I pop that on there, this guy, an igneous extruder, will happily get back to work and eventually get us 128 stacks of cobble. I don't need that yet, but something tells me that there will be a quest that involves lots of it. Same as we did last time, I'll just go ahead and pick the first bag and claim my reward. It's only a basic bag, so it's not a good bag this time. Next, we'll start working on the ME drive. That I've been looking forward to, because that I am actually completely at a loss on. I have never played with that before. I've not killed enough zombies to complete that one. I do finally have the supplies to turn several of these in. Okay, so I have here 10 rotten flesh and 10 bones. Let's actually do this the right way and put it in the QTS. We'll drop those in there. And you can see it just slowly drops them in as fast as any hopper would. We get a potion flask for it. How about the first one? I'm not very imaginative, I know. We did get a greater reward bag. No, we'll save that for last. We have regeneration potion. We have 4 more half hearts. And just in case we get enough, I'll save that. Now, Safari Net will allow me to right-click on a block and have a random mob pop out. And when I say a random mob, I mean a completely random mob. Now, what else do we have? We also have this guy. I made those casts. I didn't save them to do on camera. We will certainly be making enough Tinker's Construct stuff that you'll be able to see this done several times. So what I'll do is I'll choose something out of here. I think I'm going to take the liquid slime bucket, and I'll just grab that reward. This full guard. Just going to drop in there temporarily. We might even make that today. I could use a cutlass. Okay. Now, part of another quest. Let's see if I can find it in here. What's it? Steel-powered flight. All right. We need to make the steel working and U-book. So we take the materials and me book, put it in a crafting table or casting table next to the smeltery, and we go ahead and pour seared stone over it. So I made a copy of the book. Go in here, make sure we have our seared stone selected, and pour it on. So we have a steel working and U book. This is new to me. I have not used Tinker's Construct Steel. Okay, so it looks like another multi-block structure. Okay, so I'll look through that later. Won't bore you too much with it. Feather falling 5 boat. Okay, well, I'll just stick that to the side somewhere. Ooh, yellorium or graveyard soil? I've been getting a bunch of yellorium from sifting, so I'm going to actually go with the graveyard soil in there. Next, it looks like we're going to make a high oven in there. Okay, but later. Some scorched brick, pop that down there. Almost up to another full. Now this slab furnace, this is not part of a quest, but I have this for a very important reason. This slab furnace was how we started, and I don't want it anymore. We have graduated. So, now that that's done, we also have these ancient spores. Now these ancient spores were for this Fungus Among Us quest. I actually have not completed this. Look at that. But I have part of it. So we have sift sand until you receive ancient spores. I thought the entire goal of that quest was to get these spores and place them here. So we finally have mycelium. Come here, I have a bucket. I need a more convenient water source, but we'll worry about that later. I believe an aqueous accumulator will be coming soon. I can pull buckets of water out of that. Put that in there, and because it's near mycelium, it'll make witch water. So what's it say? We got glowstone from sifting. I've gotten ender pearls, and we need to place sand in the barrel of water. Oh, sand is easy to come by. So I'll just grab one of those. No, we got mushrooms. And this is making witch water. It's only 66% done. Give me that. Eventually this mycelium will spread and cover this 5x5 section here. Uh-oh. There he is. I see a creeper on the map. I see him up there, hiding up in the tree. It's a tree creeper. A treeper. So we'll place that in there. We have a soul sand, which means we can claim this reward. A fish or a sword? I'm going to go with the fish. Okay, that didn't open anything else up. What was on the fish? Fire aspect 5. Alright, I'm going to have to make some sort of display case for all of these things. Creepy doll. I think I can place that in a witch water or in water, and it'll spawn a... I thought that was a zombie. It'll spawn an enderman, I believe. We don't have to worry about that. All I need to do is take these torches out of here, and we'll have a whole bunch of bad guys spawning anyway. Alright, what's next? What's next? So getting rubber, I have diligently gotten some saplings. I forget even where I got the rubber Oh, I know where I got the rubber saplings. There are some seeds that you can get from sifting dirt that are rubber tree seeds. You can plant them, and you'll just get plain old rubber trees out of them. I've been playing with the rubber trees a bit. I have quite a bit of rubber wood, and the portion of the quest it's looking for is in one of these chests. I believe oh, no, I have a barrel of rubber somewhere. I need to find a better place for those. Like, I really need to find a better place for those. And we have a bunch of rubber. So, and it even wanted plastic sheets anyway. Let's just grab a reward bag and move on with our lives. don't have anything toward that. I need a chicken egg and a squid egg. That'll probably come pretty later. Here, I need an auto brewer, which I don't think we're quite ready for. I need a brewing stand, which is fairly obvious, which is a blaze rod. I don't have a blaze rod yet. Got kitties. I have not gone to the Nether. That will not be in this episode, but we will go eventually. Have no fear. I have lots of fear, but we'll still go. We have the automatic stuff. I have the fluid duct and pneumatic servo. I needed those for making machines anyway. We'll probably make more that you'll definitely get to see on the stream or in a video, so I won't bother making extra ones of those. Just claim that real quick. Got 2 more hearts to go with these 3. Another basic bag. Now this guy. So I'm going to make these 3 to show you how to do this. This is going to be the beginnings of our automation. Which chest are they in? Here's some of it. And here's some of it. Okay. So first off, we need to make the vacuum hopper, which starts with a hopper and is a shapeless crafting with an obsidian, a vanilla hopper, and an ender pearl. When I say shapeless, I mean you can put them in any order, and you get your vacuum hopper. And that'll suck in items from, I think, a 3x3x3 area. I could be off on the actual size, but we can experiment later. Okay, so let's see what this is. Made it for myself, and I don't remember which is which. I should start labeling those chests. I believe this was a machine frame. Yes. What is this? Was this the aqueous accumulator? Yes, it was. And this was the pneumatic servo that was in the previous quest that I didn't make. This guy. So we'll grab him. And then this is the recipe for an aqueous accumulator. An aqueous accumulator will create water. Slowly, but will create water. That's part of this quest, and we need the autonomous activator, which will simulate a player clicking to automate things that may not even have automation normally. That's for another one. Okay, and my inventory is so full right now. So the autonomous activator. We'll need another pneumatic servo. I forget what kind of metal I had. Which ones do I need for this? I need the invar for him, so this must have been the aluminum. And then the emeralds and the diamonds I got from sifting gravel. I ended up getting several of them, not too many, but enough. I don't even know where I put them anymore. Probably in this chest. Yes, I have 1 more diamond and 5 more emeralds. I intend to use the ME system in... Oh, that opens another quest up. For the hoarding set, this guy, to take care of all of my storage problems. I really hope it's that comprehensive. So we'll need to make a steam dynamo. Okay, that'll come later. And this is unclaimed. Ooh, there's 4 of them here. Let's just grab the first one. Yeah, they all just say selected in green, so I can't tell what kind I'll get ahead of time. So I have 2 basics, 3 good, and 1 greater. Alright, how about I unload the rewards? Don't think I'll need that. I'll just drop that in there for now. So where else can we go? We can do a little more from Hell's Kitchen. I made the cutting board for my sandwiches. Okay, which is actually pretty easy. It's 1 iron, 1 stick, and 1 plank. And we'll go ahead and make the rest of them using this chest. That's going to be a mixing bowl. That'll be something, and this, I believe, is going to be the pot. A mortar and pestle, not the mixing bowl. That's right, the mixing bowl was the 3 planks instead of the stone. Okay. That's a skillet. And this guy makes the pot. And they will work very similar to some of the setups you've seen already in these. Okay. So you saw me use the juicer. The rest of these will work very similar. Okay. Player needs to have specific items. Milk, cheese, salt, fresh water, butter, and heavy cream. Later. I don't have them right now. Another full heart. 3 more things to drop off. Got another good bag. Okay. Turning in quests is fun. What do we have here? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I know what this is. Do you know what this is? If you've played this before, you very well may know what it is. But to those that haven't, let's go ahead and do this one now. This is going to be one of my favorite things. I really enjoy this place, the place we're going. I missed one. So we're going to get some silk meshes, and we're going to get some hay bales. And combining them will give us artificial hives. That's right. We're going to get into some beekeeping. So we need a sturdy case, 6 tin ingots, and 2 pieces of glass to make a squeezer, because we won't be able to use the hives without the squeezer. We'll need to get some seed oil. But to power the squeezer, I'm going to go ahead and make a very minimal survivalist generator. Bees, soon bees. Need to make the seed oil for that, and that's going to take a while, but I wanted to make sure that you could see how to make the squeezers. What we'll do is we'll just power that, and we'll pop in some of these many seeds that I have and found that I can't compost to make some oil, and then that will allow us to use the artificial hives to get some bees. And bees can do all sorts of wonderful things. But later, we'll work on that. I will definitely do some of the farming off camera. Again, as I said, I'll do that possibly during my Saturday streams, and possibly just while I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs with nothing else to do. But you won't have to watch that boring part. Anytime it comes to setting up machinery, to doing these quests, to designing a self-powering bee breeding system, for example, that will all be here on camera for you. Alright, what do we have here? I believe this gets us started with fluids. So let's see what these make. What did we have? We had this should be a tank, 2 tanks. I believe 1 of these, 4 of these, and those. Do I have? Oh, That's a portable tank. Okay. And then it must have been these that were together. And fluid tanks. Okay, so it looks like that will open up... which section was that? Go with the flow, I'm assuming, because it's now 3% completed. That's right. Magnesium dust. Ooh, how do I make magnesium dust? I don't want to grab something that's easy to make. If I throw a flux droplet in here, or throw quick. Yeah, I'm gonna not get the magnesium dust. Quick lime and water makes some magnesium dust. I'll show you something with the limestone before we leave here. Limestone is not a material I'm worried about. So let's go ahead and claim a reward bag. It says selected green. Let's see if that means it's a good bag or not. It's a basic. And we got a second grader. Ooh, this is going to be a fun Christmas. And then because I did really enjoy doing these quests, well, they weren't quests before, but doing this tech tree in a previous Feed the Beast map we played. Let's go ahead and make 2 of these. A wand from Thumbcraft. We'll need a bookshelf to convert. And part of the quest for starting up the magic is to make one of these guys. Sacrificial orb. I haven't the slightest idea how to use blood magic. I have been informed that it is scary when used incorrectly. It can kill you quickly, so there will probably be quite a few mishaps with it to begin with. Stay tuned. Okay, so to get started with Thumbcraft, we take any random wand and right-click on a bookcase, which will give us our Thaumonomicon. Fluid management, we'll start working with those at some point. Later. Where would that be? You're a wizard, Steve. So, wizard school. We got the sacrificial orb and the Thaumonomicon. The rune of self-sacrifice or the rune of sacrifice. Let's see which one's harder to make. And we'll go ahead and do that. Enderium ingots for the rune of self-sacrifice. Rune of sacrifice is fluxed electrum. Fluxed electrum blend and pyrotheum dust, which is made with electrum and fluxed electrum. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. The enderium, I believe, is a little bit harder. Enderium and pyrotheum dust, silver and shiny and tin. Shiny is platinum. A resonant ender bucket. Looks like we're going to use the... Well, that's not actually too bad. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get the rune of regular sacrifice so I don't accidentally kill myself, I guess. So it gave me a second wand. Oh, it gave me a wand that was pre-filled. Okay, well that's something. Another heart. 3 greater bags, 4 good, and 3 basic. Ooh. So, it looks like this quest set to turn in is taking a little bit longer than normal just because I completed so much. I will certainly throw out the warning that future quests will be slower to come by and harder to accomplish. They will get very difficult and very time consuming. So don't expect too many of them too quickly. Today I have already spent half an hour just turning in those quests, and our episodes usually are only a half an hour. So what I'll do is I will go ahead and put these somewhere, and I will take a quick commercial break. I'll come back. I will eat all of these hearts. I will open up the reward bags we have here, and then we'll see about doing a little bit extra. I don't know exactly what yet, but can't hurt to look. Maybe we'll start toward that ME system so I can finally clean up all of this storage that I have laying around. I don't really like having a headboard of lots of materials up there. Lots of barrels with things in it. It just looks like a safety issue, like it will fall on my head soon. Is there a book in here? Am I just looking at it and not seeing it? Or did I just drop it onto the bookshelf and not know? I probably just dropped it up here. No, where is my book? Did I lose a book? Huh. Oh well, I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be right back. And welcome back. We haven't actually been gone that long. As you can see, we haven't even reached 128 stacks of cobblestone yet. That's a wonderful metric. We're not at 128 stacks of cobblestone. Well, I tried hooking this up via the survivalist generator, as I originally mentioned, but that does not seem to... Why does it not... Okay, I'm going to have to play with this more. I don't know why, if this has 15,500 energy, it's not sending it. Okay, well, I'll have to play with it more. So I hooked up the aqueous accumulator to the steam dynamo for this quest here. Oh, we have more. Look at that. This actually wasn't hard. It was just a few pieces of copper and a little redstone. I didn't think it would be a huge deal to not do that one on the stream. But we got another reward bag. And it's another good one, it looks like. And opened up powered processing, which is the pulverizer. The pulverizer is actually what I've been using up there to slightly automate the production of the dust, but so far it hasn't gotten very far. Is it out? Oh, it's out of charcoal. I'll put that much in for now. So that just breaks things down. I'm using a survivalist generator. Each piece of fuel lasts a long time, but it is surprisingly inefficient with the 5 RF per tick. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Just for lack of other options at the moment, if nothing else. We'll see what we can get with these. Definitely have at least one more heart. What we got? First reward bag again. Was that was another grater, wasn't it? Ooh. Oh, and a Fortune 3 hammer. I can deal with that easily. Not today. That's gonna take some harvesting of supplies. An auto packager, if I recall, is going to take a little while as well. Oops. Let's see. Not too much, but I have other things in mind. Go ahead and put these things over here. I think that's all for the quests, unless this has made a seed oil canister. Have you made one yet? No. Oh, I don't know if I like the steam dynamo here. Looks like that's going to be for next time as well. So why don't we finish off with some basic reward bags, a paper with respiration 3, a cake named Lie, okay, and a book. What book did we get? Efficiency 3. I don't think I can even enchant Tinker's Construct tools, so I don't know how much good that's going to be. Alright, so some good bags. Ooh. Some bricks. Okay, well, that could be useful for building. Maybe I'll have to build an actual home at some point. Drying racks. I don't like them so much. They don't seem to work in this mod. I think Jaded Cat has either disabled them entirely or made them long enough that they seem practically useless. But whatever. Cursed Earth, a Division Sigil, and Blackout Curtains. That Division Sigil can be scary. That's usually a drop from Wither bosses, which we'll do at some point, but I need to go to the Nether first. Got a spiked axe. Okay. I've seen that before. I can't recall if I have it in this one or if that was one of the... Oh, yep, I have one of those already. I thought that may have been one of the previous playthroughs, but whatever. Like I said, this is not the first time I've tried it, just the first time I'm actually accomplishing anything. We also got 4 lamps of fertility. That's actually kind of useful for breeding animals, which you can see I've started doing a little bit over there with the dirt I've gotten. I have 1 pig, 1 pig, a bunch of cows, and a whole bunch of sheep. But I'm not going to stand over here, they will annoy me. We're up to full mycelium here. I don't know if I can use this to make mushrooms. The ancient spores I used to make this block of mycelium, I know I can use to turn a cow into a mushroom. But I need 2 more to make a breeding pair, so I don't know if that's going to be very feasible yet. Well, let me drop these things off so that I don't run the risk of having way too much in my inventory. Just drop it in here. Okay. So what do we have in these greater bags? Oh, these, it says it's a not so good reward, but I have needed these roses. I have been trying to get roses. I went through a stack of bones worth of bone meal just in an attempt to get a rose. And I will take that. I will take that and be happy. More decoration than anything, but I'll take it anyway. For a second one, a full set of enchanted diamond with protection and thorns. Wow. You know what? That actually may count for this guy. No. Oh, that's a shame. That is such a shame. Probably because it's enchanted. Oh, that's a shame. That would have been nice if that counted for that. But wait. I can make a disenchanter. Ooh. Okay, well, maybe we'll make the disenchanter just to make that set count. That is fairly backwards logic, but I think that's the plan. I think I will make a disenchanter just to make this set of armor count. Sounds like it could be fun. No. No, no, no. No, that, no. No. That is a potato jetpack and it will kill you. Oh, and a no. No. Is that useful for anything else? No, it is not. That is trash. That is trash. I will put that in some chest somewhere and say, hey, look at what I got. Totally useless, but I am not going to pop it on and jump because it will kill me. And in light of things killing me, let's make sure that that's not game resetting. 7, 8, and 15. 15 more lives. Look at that. All right. Those were tasty. So I had one other thing I wanted to do here. I want to make a cutlass with that full guard pattern we got. I made a sword blade and an iron tool rod. They probably aren't that great, but I'm just making something out of obsidian just because I can at this point. And I want to show you how to use Tinker's Construct anyway. So you take whatever ores you get, whatever you'd normally smelt, and as long as you have your lava in here, you go ahead and put something in there. I don't have any fresh things to smelt, so let's just wastefully smelt some. Grab 9 of something so it's easy enough to get out. What do I have? Just do some lead. How's some lead? That'll be good. You just pop it in there, and after a little bit it'll pop right in here. And you can see I've prepped by putting some platinum in. And this says full guard cast, material cost 3. So I need 3 platinum to do it. Well, luckily I have 3 ingots worth in there. So I'll just place that in the casting table. If you have multiple things in here, the one at the bottom is what's going to come out. So you'll just click on it to move it down bottom, which these will be done in a second, so I'll demonstrate. So the lead's on top and the platinum's down bottom. If I activate this now, the platinum's going to come out. But if I wanted the lead to come out, I could just click on the lead, and now that's what's going to be the active ingredient. But I do want the platinum, so I'll select that, and then I will not be allowed to make a full guard out of... Oh, I can't make a platinum full guard. Don't we make it out of gold or copper? I don't think the hand guard actually does anything. So let me get my lead back out of here. Try to get a little bit of the platinum out, unless this cooks. This will cook quickly, so maybe I won't bother. Well, I'll worry about it off camera. Oh, that's a shame. I wanted platinum. Get 1 out in the meantime. To make a cast of something, you put gold or aluminum brass or aluminum bronze. I'm not exactly sure which. I always just use gold personally. And you just put something in there. Say I want to be able to make ingots. So I'll just put an ingot in there and put the gold over it. So let's see. If I pop that here, is gold ready? Gold's ready. I'll just give this a shot. Oh, I can't do it with gold either. Oh, what can I make it with? Cobalt, ardite, wood, no, stone, iron, flint. Can't do cactus. There's a problem with the mod in that. A slime. Oh, I could make a slime. No, I can't make it because I don't have... You can't make them. I have to make it out of metal. Cobalt, Mangyelin, copper. I can make it out of copper. Yeah, looks like copper's unfortunately my guy. I don't know if I want the orange, but I don't think I have a choice. I'm still going to need that. Don't put it away. So we'll pull this back out. All I'm wasting by doing this is lava, so I'm obviously not too concerned since lava is pretty renewable. In fact, everything in this is pretty renewable. 2 platinum ingots left. We'll get them out real quick. If you decide to follow my videos as something of a tutorial, it can be a bad idea to store your metals in the smeltery. Reason being, I have here Invar. If you put nickel, also known as ferrous ingot in this, if you put nickel and iron in the right ratio, even if it's the wrong ratio, if there is some that makes the right ratio, it will turn it all into Invar. Hold on. I'll turn it all into Invar, whether you wanted it to be Invar or not. That was not ideal. Go ahead and do something with these in the meantime, I guess. And the tin is a different type of tin. This is thermal expansion tin, that's Tinker's Construct tin. So to make it so it all stacks, I'll throw it through here, which will convert this through the smeltery, which is Tinker's Construct, into Tinker's Construct tin. Again, it's a waste of lava, but yeah. I would rather it all be easily accessible than make sure I save all the lava possible. So, after all of that, we'll now have a sword blade, a tool rod, and a hand guard. In this case, a full guard. And the cutlass is not so secret, but quote-unquote the secret weapon within Tinker's Construct. You can't create these full guards, the patterns for them, like you can in here. You can't make the stencil for it. It's just not one of the options. You can find the stencil for it in chests. You may be able to trade with Tinker's Construct villagers for them, but that's the only way to get it. And then you have to make your gold cast out of a part. You make it out of sword first and then throw it in. And there's not even a button over here to show you how to make one. You have to use the regular broadsword, put in the blade and tool rod, but instead of the wide guard, you put in the full guard. You have a reinforced 3 cutlass, reinforced being Tinker's Construct version of, I believe, Unbreaking. I'll repair it with obsidian, or hopefully soon by using some moss for auto repair on it. Has 163 durability, effectively 211 with the reinforced, and it does 4 hearts of damage. Pirates were known to carry cutlasses, I believe, so we'll call this Pirate's Bounty. What else we got here? Logical increment. The sticky digger because it has a slime handle. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we've gone on for quite some time here. We didn't accomplish as much as I originally intended to, but that's because we had so many quests to turn in. I'll say again, we're going to have a harder and harder time finding quests that are able to be turned in right away. They're going to get longer and more difficult, so don't expect that many project chests that often. Keep an eye out for a new episode soon. We'll figure out what to do. I'll do some farming off camera so you don't have to watch the boring stuff. And until then, you have yourselves a wonderful day. I have been TrueCam, This has been Agrarian Skies. You have been awesome. Keep on gaming, everyone.